NewGenGamers.com.
Well, and the oil game was really fun. I really like that oil game. I don't know what it was about it. Maybe it was just the simish aspect to
Right.
it,
But the oil game, we could have sat there for another couple days. Just
yeah, or until we ran out of money.
we would have never ran out of money.
Well, not the way Oil Rig 2 was doing.
Right. Rig 3 still suck.
Oil Rig 3 couldn't get me through a day.
But what are your thoughts on it?
When I first bought this console, I first acquired this console back in 2012. I was like, okay, there's other consoles we haven't covered for this, because I had completely intended to end the Volume 1 on ColecoVision.
But
be done with it and be, hey, look, we've covered all the major players. Everybody else was kind of a bit player. And
do you think the Astrocade is a bit player or a major player?
Well, in the grand scheme of it, it ended up being a bit player.
Okay.
But just because you weren't the most popular console
doesn't mean you didn't have an impact.
Exactly.
It's sometimes the little guys that make the most impact, and this thing,
it made some impact because
at home writing your own computer system.
That's the thing. That's why I decided after I bought this console that we were gonna cover it. It wasn't just, hey, I'm gonna buy this just to buy this. I decided to do. I got this console and I tried it out, and I'm like, okay, I could see putting a couple more into Volume 1. That's where I got the Arcadia and the Odyssey 2.
Yeah.
That just to kind of round out a second round of Volume 1.
Of small players.
And it was kind of this console that inspired that, because this is a fun console, and it did so many innovative things. I mean,
baseball was fun.
Even without the so-called, well, let's put it into television perspective, the keyboard component, or Z-Grass as they put it for this system. There was the upgrades and everything that they wanted to do with it.
It had potential.
Yeah.
It just didn't live up to it.
Well, it never really got the upgrade.
Yeah.
Which was a common thing in this generation. The upgrade never came.
Are you going to do another round, or?
Well, I'm going to kind of close it out here, but I think the Astrocade had some fun software. It really couldn't hop into the licensing game that Atari was playing.
No.
That's why they just renamed shit.
Unless they went after new licensing.
Or it was stuff that Midway owned in the arcade and they could play in the gray area.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Galactic Invasion. Because they had the arcade rights.
Right. So
they could play with that and be like, well, we technically own the arcade rights. We made this game.
Yeah.
And then they could, and Atari could fight him for years in court on that because they have that legal loophole.
So, where would you rank this console out of all the pre-crash consoles?
I don't want to rank it. It's
okay.
Not. It was
a
not.
4 out of 10 stars.
Out of 10 stars, I would give it a 7.
A solid 7?
A solid 7. Its library isn't big enough without the basic games.
Yeah.
I mean, just the cartridges.
I think without the basic cartridge,
yeah,
I would give it maybe a 4. But
yeah.
with the basic cartridge, your world of gaming opens up, especially for a kid in the,
Yeah, you get a whole lot more different variety of games.
Right.
By adding that cartridge in. I mean, just not to obsess a bit on the basic cartridge, but it really was an innovative idea.
We loved it. I mean, looking through all those the 184 games that we had to choose from, and picking just like 3 or 4.
3 or 4 to do.
I mean, we could have spent all day showing you guys everything about those games.
And the best part is, like, you know, the system could stay at our library just so I could do retro reviews on some of the tape games.
Hey, let us know if you guys want to see us do retro reviews on the basic cartridge games. You know, we would love to do more content for you. Let us know down in the comments or leave us a message on Facebook telling us what you think.
And that wraps up our look at the Bally Astrocade, or as I have, the Bally computer system.
Right. And so now we bid you adieu.
And remember your history, or you're doomed to repeat it.
As always, like, subscribe, and share our page on Facebook. Share us with our videos with your friends. Mem us. Do whatever you need to do. Get the word out there. We'll see you guys on the next one. I'm Lindsay.
I'm Ray. And
Good
say
night.
bye-bye.